Three, two, one.
Here we go!
Welcome everyone to SIP Warrior Podcast with Quadzilla Karina.
Hey, and Viking Josh.
Today we have
Two special guests.
two special, awesome, amazing people here with us. We want to welcome you.
Thank you.
Hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Sam.
And my name is Lisette, and we are here with our favorite coach.
Thank you. So we wanted to talk today about setting goals. Okay. Now, both of these two amazing people are entrepreneurs. And as you already know, that means you've got a lot of work to do. Despite your fitness, you've got to take care of business, right?
Yes.
So
Every day.
Exactly. So this is why I think it's a great example for us to share so that people realize what really goes behind when we're setting goals.
Yep, because some of the busiest people out there are entrepreneurs, right? I mean, you wake up tired, you go to bed tired, so you literally have to make time for your health and fitness. So with you guys, how's your schedule look? Busy?
Our schedule is like a non-stop. It's like working Monday through Sunday. It's like you never stop. You come to the office, you work, you do what you have to do and everything. You're in your car, you're driving, you're answering phones, you're doing your work and everything, and then you get home and then you want to turn off. You're like, okay, that's it, I want to turn off. But in the reality, then you have your guys calling you and telling you, hey Sam, what about this? Hey, what about that? And I have a question, sir, and I have this, sir. So it's like a non-stop thing. You know, I'm gonna put an example. I know I think Karina, you had me, working out and everything, 2 days ago, and we're finishing it up. She's like, okay, so you already know what to do, and I'm like, yeah, I already know what to do. I'm good now. And then my phone starts ringing, and the first thing that I do is like, oh God, this ASAP, Sam, urgent, call me. So I answer, and it's like, you have to make a schedule.
Yes.
You have to make a schedule. You have to learn how to balance your yourself within
Exactly.
it. And sometimes as a business owner, you forget those things. You go overboard on things where
It's hard sometimes because you are eating, as he say, you are driving and you say like, okay, this is my time. 1 hour for me to do exercise. Yes. And you are ready and the phone starts ringing.
Yep.
Or you say, in my case, I don't like to cook, but I'm start to do my effort, because I decide to
you're
start
cooking
to
now.
be healthy. And now I am cooking. So what is a really good thing because I say, okay, baby steps, I should say, baby
Yes.
steps. Like, be proud of your baby steps. So I'm start to learn how to cook my meals because I need to do like a specific meals. But you are doing like, okay, I'm committed to do it, and something happened in your schedule. Something, you need to take a call, you need to take a Zoom meeting, you need to do something super urgent, and it takes you like, oh, this is the reason why I can't, And that's the opportunity when we can buy our excuses.
Thank you. That was
That's
powerful
perfect.
right
Yeah,
there. That's
yeah.
exactly what we're looking for. Either you're in it or you're not.
Exactly.
Yes.
Nobody said it would be easy.
Exactly.
I mean, you guys know, right? It's hard. It's very hard, not only the business, but also to take care of yourself, especially as business owners. One of the greatest things that I've heard is you can't chase wealth without the cost of your health. So more people, especially for us, we believe that you need to take care of your health in order for you to chase your wealth.
Yep.
That's right.
So we're going to touch a little bit about how setting goals, okay? Now, they've been with us, I'd say, for about a couple of months now, right? Couple of months. And when we first met, they were very excited. We're ready to change our lifestyle. We're ready to make our health a priority. And let me ask you this real quick. Prior to you reaching out and us getting started with y'all, explain to me just kind of like a little glimpse of how you used to eat and what you used to do. Yeah, no.
You can explain that.
why do you have to pick on me?
Because
now?
I am always like, you are the guilty one. But now it's my fault too, because I always follow him when he say like, let's go to eat Chick-fil-A. Because here, behind the office, we have 5 minutes away, Chick-fil-A. And it's like, oh, I'm super hungry. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. Okay, yeah, let's go, And their body start to get like super horrible. I always get super bloated.
Bloated?
Yes. And Coke, teas, sodas, all that
How about the sugar?
Oh, well, I am like a lover of the sugar. I am super guilty in that because he doesn't drink sugar, but I do. My coffee every morning is with 5 sugars and 2 creams.
I'm not really a sugar guy, but
And
I,
he's
but, but I
like,
love
"What are
bread.
you doing?"
I love bread.
Oh yeah,
I love
he
bread.
eats all the bread that I didn't.
Yeah,
You know, it's like
tons of bread.
So tell me about how you would be eating. So we've got a
back-
glimpse of hers. How about you?
Yeah, so I would get up in the morning and definitely when I get like I'll stop and get a kolache, unos colachos.
Oh yeah,
kolaches,
that was our
donuts.
favorite
I
breakfast.
love getting donuts. I would always stop at McDonald's and get the McMuffin or the little griddles, whatever biscuit
Yep,
thing and everything.
griddles.
Yeah, so to me it was really good. And it's very, very good. So it was very good.
Okay. So
But yeah, my life of doing this was eating ugly. Getting up. It's still I have a struggle. Don't get me wrong. I still struggle about it. I still like my my snacks, and I'm like, hey, I want to get one of those, and I want a donut, or I want a burger, I want a pizza, or hey, you know what, let's get some ice cream. I like stuff like that. So do I still struggle to this day? Yeah, I do. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as much as it's coming. I guess I'm implemented with different stuff.
Good.
And that's what I'm starting to do.
and that's what we're about to move on to. Now, that was at the beginning. This is prior SIP, correct? Now, how about now?
Now we are doing priorities in our lives.
Did you hear that? That is the magic word, priorities.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does priority mean? Priority means that you've made an effort.
Made an effort and you put it first on your list of things to get done.
Exactly. And that's really important. And I like that you said that word right off the bat, because we make a priority, we make something a priority. That means, guess what? There's no excuses. You're going to make it happen, right? So now tell me how you feel now. And real quick, how did you feel back then?
Oh, I felt real tired. I always feel bloated. I mean, I kept on feeling. I mean, I was like, God, I would eat very little, but I bloated. I felt, and tired.
Okay.
Always tired.
So how about now?
It's still it's not as much. It's there's and the reason why it's not that much on a pod like this. There's some people that are more dedicated than others. I still have those cravings. And I'm still working on it. It's a process. It's a process, and I cannot say that. Oh no, my energy is at full blown, really good, and everything. It's not. But can I compare from back then to now? It has changed tremendously. You know.
Good.
So I am seeing different. I'm feeling different with my energy. I'm feeling different. I mean, waking up early. I know that her and I were talking about. They're like, I'm getting up earlier, and I'm like, well, me too.
Yay.
She says no, but I said, well, I'm getting up early too.
Yeah. So how about you, Lizette? Tell me a little bit about how you feel now.
Well, I feel super happy. Like I am always a happy person, but now when I start to eat good, like I feel that I am more motivated.
Good.
Because I feel that now I am not just 100% committed with the company, because in this case, as an entrepreneur, your mind is 100% committed with your business.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But then you say like, hey, you know what? But I don't like this. But I need to I don't know, my stomach, no? I don't like it. I'm start to feel that I am fat. I am not fat. I never been fat, but it's different. Your muscles, your tone, the skin. You don't see the skin like the way that you are seeing it. At the beginning, when you told me take the pictures, measure it, I was like, why? Why every week? I don't understand. I am not gonna see a change every week. Yeah. And then after that, 2 months later, when I go back to my old pictures and I come back to my pictures that I take yesterday, for example, I saw a difference.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, she was right. I was thinking it's just something crazy that is not going to make you feel motivated, because I feel that I was wasting my time. Oh my God, it's 15 minutes of my life and I need to rush because I need to be in the office right now, you know? So I do priorities. I take the pictures. Now, when I go back 2 months before in my first pictures, I feel very proud of myself to see that my skin now looks better. And I am like, okay, sooner the summer is coming soon.
Yes. Working on that summer body, baby.
Yes.
Yep. Good job. So you already see a difference. So you are your own motivation now.
Yes.
That's powerful.
And that's why now I am cooking for myself.
Yes.
Because I don't really like cooking. And everybody that knows me is going to be like, you are cooking? No, yes. Now I am cooking.
Good.
And
A lot of healthy foods.
And I cook healthy food, so he eat the healthy foods that I cook, because I decide to take the initiative and do it. Like, hey, baby, here is the food. okay, thank you. You know, it's
Yes,
ready
yes.
because I am already committed with myself to do that.
This is amazing. And so what, I don't know if we mentioned, they are a couple. I don't think we said that. Okay. So they are a couple. They're both entrepreneurs. They own their own business. What's your business, guys?
We do marketing.
What is it? What's the name of it? So that people.
1814 Ventures.
There you go. And they are actually the ones hosting our podcast.
So we're their guests, so
Yes,
it's like,
yes.
okay, let's
And what a better way than to share your journey. I always tell everybody, I tell our clients, share your journey. You don't know who you're inspiring, who you're motivating. And, let's talk a little bit about their steps right now, their journey. So Lizette, like she says, I'm committed, I'm motivated, I'm ready. Sam, you want to share what you were sharing with me a few minutes ago, how you felt?
Oh, yeah, I felt
Yes,
good. Okay,
yes.
it's like she was telling me, she's like, I told her right now, I said, hey, Karina, I feel a hypocrite. She's like, why? It's because like I see some people, like for example, I see Lizette real dedicated on the gym, going to the gym, exercising every day, eating healthy every day. And then as for me, it's like I go to the gym, but it's like maybe like twice out of the week. And then, she's eating correctly. She's trying to eat her prep meals, and she's eating her food, her snacks, and I eat with her. I kind of eat with her, but then I get kind of lazy and I start eating like stuff that I'm not supposed to be eating. So today I went up to her and I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I feel like a hypocrite. I don't know if I want to be in this talk thing. And she's like, well, why? She goes, because it's like I'm doing it, but I'm not doing it at 100% that I'm supposed to be doing. And then they're like, no. Josh, like, no, get in it, because it's really important to share what you're going through, because everybody goes through that.
Yes.
Everybody starts somewhere,
Exactly.
And he says, it's like a business. I mean, you started somewhere in a business. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I did start somewhere in a business to get where I'm at. And I'm still not happy where I'm at. It's because it's still a progress, And it's like business. It's everything like business. Like when you start somewhere, but it's like you don't give up. You got to keep going.
That's
And he
right.
was saying like you're going to fail, but you can fail and you can stay there, or you can fail and get right back up and keep moving forward. So, and when he said that, I was like, yeah, you're right, and I'm not being a hypocrite, but I got to start realizing like, hey, you know what, you got to start putting some work into it.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yes, it's really, really important.
Yes.
On that
No,
part.
that's great. That's great. This is exactly what I wanted you to share. I wanted you to share, and I want people to understand that it's not always going to be an easy journey.
It never is. It's never an easy journey. One of the things that we like to focus on is your goals, right? You don't just set your goals at the end of your feet. Like even when you start a business, right? You don't be like, okay, my goal is to get one client. No, it's to get, let's say, 100 clients or 50 clients, whatever. If you set your target right in front of you where you can see it, it's just going to be so easy to hit it. But why don't you set your target down the road where you can't see it? Like running a marathon, right? You put your target at the end on the finish line where you can't see it. That way, when you get there, you've accomplished a whole lot more than you even thought you could.
Yep. So if you're setting a small goal, one thing that we actually always say is at the beginning, you always want to set small milestones, but always have a goal ahead so that when you progress, you start setting those small milestones. So for example, one of Sam's at the beginning was getting a workout in during the week. Remember
Yep.
that? So now we're up to two workouts a week. And again, nobody starts off training 5 times a week, 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. No, it's not natural. Unless you're Superwoman or Superman, then that would be you. But here's the biggest thing. If you do go in at 120% like that, and it's not something that you've built a habit to, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fail.
You're gonna fail. You're gonna decide to stop.
Exactly.
Yes.
And the goal is to set habits so that you maintain them. And it becomes a lifestyle. And that's one of our biggest things is we're not just trying to help you lose weight. Anybody can lose weight. Listen, there's 1,000, fat diets out there that you can lose the weight. But at the end of the day, you get to that result, and guess what? You're going to go back to those old habits and gain all that weight. That's not who we are. SIP is dedicated in teaching you a lifestyle.
Yep. So how do you guys like the accountability so far?
I love the accountability. It's like she she's very good in what she does. She's always telling me like, okay, are you working out? Yes, no. And she's like, okay, Sammy, so what do you want to do? She tells me, what do you want to do? I was like, I want to do this. Okay, well then show me that you want to do this. I'm like, okay, I do want to do this. So she's really great in what she does.
Thank you.
She gives you that push, and especially when this morning when I heard y'all's podcast and everything, I was like, man, that's some motivation right there. You know,
Good,
everything
good.
that you guys do. No, really, everything that you guys do, it's like it's a dedication of the fitness world. You know, it's like, for example, when her and I, we're in the business of entrepreneurship, of, you know, marketing and everything else that we do, and everything has a formula. It's a formula behind everything that y'all do. You know, and it's all the same. You know, it's like you got to be committed. You got to be disciplined. You know, you got to create good habits. You know, good eating habits too. You know, be disciplined. Wake up in the morning. Same thing as an entrepreneur. You got to get up early in the morning. You have to be at the office at a time. You got to motivate your guys. So it all connects to one. And one thing that's when I was hearing your podcast is like, hey, you know, you could be, you know, you can put all your energy and focus on trying to build something, but what about your health? You got to work within,
Yes.
out. You know?
Yes.
So
Inside out. Yep.
that's one thing that hit me this morning. I was like, hey, you know what? That's so true. That's so right.
Yep.
So, you know, going back again, like, you know, you guys, it's great having her as one of my coaches and everything. So, and we're always bragging about her in the
Thank
valley.
you.
Yeah, look, this is her. Look, watch. follow her.
Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. You know, and honestly, it's truly humbling, honestly, to be able to help and motivate, inspire people, because for those that don't know, we were once beginners. We really were. I know people don't ever really look at us and say, oh my God, you were overweight. Yes, we were. We had medical issues. How much did you weigh?
Medications, I used to be 286 pounds.
Yep, and I was 169, literally 170. And we didn't start here. It all began with small habits that we tried to teach everybody. And let me tell you what we want to do for you is we want to prevent all our pitfalls.
All the mistakes we
Yes,
made.
we want to give it to you straight here. This is the key. This is the plan to follow to get you to the success you need to achieve. You know, and we don't want to see you fail. However, sometimes we have to fail on our own in order to learn. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's
so,
right.
But yeah, so let's talk a little bit more. You have a child, correct?
Yes.
Does he see what you do now?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's starting to eat what we eat now.
He's doing exercise. He loves to go to the gym with us.
Oh, that's so
He
amazing.
loves to eat now more fruits than ever.
You see,
He's like, I just want water. No, soda, no, water.
He wants water. And we tell him we go to the gym. He runs around. We tell him, hey, okay. He's like, Dada, what do I got to do? And I'm like, I don't know, just run around. So he's running around.
I want
a
my six-pack.
You know, like, so he's doing push-ups and everything. So it's fun when you can bring your part of your kids, you know, with you to be a
Yes.
part of on what you're doing, because you're developing a culture, you're developing a habit with them. So they're seeing those things, you know,
Yes.
and they're starting, and then what you eat, you give them what you're eating. So you're giving them very healthy foods. We give them fruits, we give them vegetables. I think yesterday you made him a grilled
Fish.
grilled
Now
fish.
he's always talking about,
broccoli.
is this healthy food?
Yeah, so it's really important, and you get your whole family doing
Yes.
it, and that's right there. It's more fun. You
Yes,
know?
it is.
You're not gonna have your son eating a burger and you're eating a food, and then you're not, or I'm eating a burger and everybody's eating different things.
Yep.
Before we start with you, he always was eating chicken nuggets or
Oh, yeah.
panda. Then
Panda.
after that,
Orange chicken.
We cannot give that to him because he has like that bad digestion.
digestive.
Yeah, really bad. And he was like, oh, I cannot go to the restaurant. And
Yeah.
we're like, you know what? Now that we are learning with SIP Warrior, now we know that it's because he is eating really bad. So we need to change that part. And now he's eating what we are eating, and he's loving it.
Oh, this is
That's
amazing. I listen. I'm a very emotional person, so if I tear up here, this is exactly what we want to see. This is exactly why we do what we do. When people ask us, this is it right here. You have to understand that as parents, you are setting the example for your children, for your generations to come. And it's not all about, oh, I want to look good. No, that's just the icing on the cake, because if you take care of yourself, your body's going to take care of you.
Yeah.
You know, and
absolutely.
here you are, like your son, you may not even say anything, but you're showing him.
Yep.
He is going to learn by what your actions
Yes,
are.
by example.
Exactly.
And you know what is
Lead
the
by
amazing part
example.
here is that is in this case is with our personal life in our house with our son, but also as an entrepreneurs, you transmit that to the
Yes.
people that is surrounding
Yep.
with you,
Yep.
because believe me or no, you already know one person is already joined SAP Warriors
Yes.
with you
You
because
influence.
because she look at us and she's like, what are you doing? you look more happy, you look more energized, you are super like, I need a gym, I need to do exercise, like you are super committed to do something, and I want to feel that. So we invite her, and she joined, and now we can see how she's like become more happy.
Yes, isn't that amazing? And it's contagious. It's a
Yeah, it's
contagious.
contagious.
Yeah, it's a contagious. What would be the word here, honey?
It's like you're spreading the word.
Spreading,
It's
yes.
Spreading the word.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. So with that, it also translates into your work ethic. You know, into your whole life. You know, you're happier. You're more productive when it comes to work. You know, before it was for me, I would have just go home and go to sleep. You know, because I had no energy. I didn't want to do anything. I would eat ice cream for dinner, and it was just I was so tired all the time. I would literally get home from work and go to sleep. Wake up, give me some ice cream and chicken, and go back to sleep. I mean, it was just miserable, and now it feels like we can go on for days, even though we don't, without sleep, and be so productive and happy. You're in a better mood. You're feeding your body what it needs, not just what it wants for the taste, and your body will reward you.
Yeah. So here we are, so the whole topic is setting goals,
Setting
okay?
goals.
Setting goals, setting expectations really is what it comes back to. So here we have two people who have just started, okay? And they're entrepreneurs. And at the end of the day, one of our biggest things is you have to take care of yourself. I don't care what lifestyle you're living. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. And nothing. I need you to understand that part. So you have to invest in yourself. So as we're sitting here and we're setting goals, what was your original goal when you started? Because I don't think you really saw what you're doing now as it being part of it. I know that in the end, you want to be active and you want to look good, But have you been able to see the difference as you're progressing, as how these small little milestones that you're accomplishing now, the difference?
Yes. Sometimes we are like, as we are living in a microwave generation, that we want everything instantaneous.
Yep.
Like instantaneous gratification,
Yes.
Sometimes we get super frustrated when you don't see the results overnight. In this case, I am learning how to see all that baby steps that you are talking about, because everything is about baby steps. It's like in the business. When we decide to get the journey as an entrepreneurs and open the office and do all the investments that we need to do, we don't gonna recover the investment at the next following week or the next following
Exactly.
month,
Yep.
We need to keep in doing it.
You get the recovery back in between 6 months to a year.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Your
Seriously.
your
Yep.
true investment that you put.
Yep.
The reason why I'm saying is because we started,
Yeah.
and people do investments and they expect to have the results with their money back within 1 month.
No.
It's like, hey man, it's not gonna happen.
So let me translate that into the fitness world. Okay?
Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. So people want to start working out and they want to see the results in a month.
Yes.
Listen, that's not the case. Will you lose weight? Yeah, you'll lose weight. But guess what? Like he says, it's an investment. You're making an investment. So in order for you to truly see those changes become a habit, make it a lifestyle, we're talking about, honestly, at minimum 90 days. But 6 months, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Okay? So wonderful, wonderful point there.
Yes.
And so do you
It's
see
really-
how it translates now?
Yes. That's why I said a lot of it has to do with like the
Yes.
working out that you guys do and the the entrepreneurship. It's like it all connects.
Yes, it does.
It's all.
I really think that this journey helped you to conquer your mind.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
before, if you really want to do this, start to be healthy, not because you want the fitness body or whatever.
For the
It's-
healthy body.
Yeah, a healthy body, But most of the people start because they want to be like a Barbies or like a Ken, super healthy, super like muscles, all that part. Before to decide to go that because of that reason, I think that the number one thing is to conquer your mind and convince the reason why you want to do that.
Find
And
your why.
You guys are helping us a lot to do that, because to be committed, you need why you are doing this. What's your objective? Where you're going? Like in the business.
Yes.
Why we're open the office? Why we're coming every day? Why we're working almost 24/7? Like that.
Yep. And one of the biggest things, which you said, is state your why. What is your why? Because if your why is not strong enough, your excuses will be.
Yep. So just remember that you have to conquer the mind before anything else. If you can conquer the mind, you can conquer the world.
Fact.
It's a fact.
It is.
That's
The
a
mind's
fact.
mind's very powerful.
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
It is.
It's another animal. Once you know how to control that thing.
Also, I want to share this because as an entrepreneur, we always have a schedule
Yes.
and we always have appointments and we always want to make that appointment like important, you know. And when I schedule your appointment with us in my agenda, I need to make sure that I am there because I am taking you as my client. I say like I cannot. No, imagine if she's my client, why I am gonna say, oh sorry, today I cannot show up. I am gonna lose, you know.
Exactly.
That's how I convince my mind that I need to do it, to be committed, because at the beginning was kind of hard because the management time is the most hard part as a humans. I think as a humans, not just as an entrepreneurs. Because I have been talking with a lot of moms that they are not really working and they just say always, oh no, it's because I don't have time. No, you are not making time.
Making time. Exactly.
Everybody has 24 hours in the day.
That's right.
Why? Like, for example, Bill Gates. Why Bill Gates is a billionaire and us, we are like barely getting, you know?
Yeah.
The day has 24 hours too. He's having a 24 hours day. We are having a 24 hours day too. What's the difference? The managing of the time.
Exactly.
And how you
I
invest in
learned
it.
that part.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just to add on to that, one of the biggest things that I always encourage everybody to do when you're trying to set expectations for yourself and you're becoming wanting to get your training is block out that time in your calendar. You have to respect yourself, because if you don't respect yourself, how do you expect others to respect you?
Yes.
So
That's a really good point you were saying right now. Blocking that time. Each individual, like as an entrepreneur, it's each individual that we have. We have an agenda, and we're
That's
like, okay, hey, you know what? At 1 o'clock we got to talk to this manager. At 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock we have a meeting with this person. So we have to make sure that we block those times and give that importance to that individual.
Yep.
Same thing with the training. You got to block that time.
Yep.
And say, okay, you know what? This is 30 minutes, 45 minutes of training. So I got to block everything else. I can answer no phones,
That's
no
right.
nothing. Let everybody know, hey, you know what? I'm going to be,
I'm out of pocket.
I'm out today. So I'll be available in 1 hour.
That's right. That's
know,
right.
so-
You got to respect yourself, respect your time.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, when you make it a habit, guess what? Nobody's going to interrupt you, because guess what? It's your time.
Yep.
Yes.
That is your time.
Yep.
So what else do we want to add, honey?
I think that's it.
Guys,
I mean,
did you...
anything you want to add or tell the
Anything you wanna
people when
add?
it comes to starting your journey or like
Setting
now
goals?
It
setting
starts.
goals?
It starts somewhere. It starts with just one step. I was hanging on the thread, and I was like, God. And don't get me wrong. I still struggle. I'm in the process of moving forward in this. And it does take time. And like she was saying, you got to make it important. How important is it for you? How important is it for me? If you put this in importance, it's gonna allow you to achieve the goals that you want to achieve for your health fitness. So you gotta really put that as a first. That first comes first. And when that's super important. And I'm starting to I'm understanding it. And I'm putting it, connecting it with the business that I'm in. It's like really, we tell the guys, hey, go out there and do this and that, and it's like, okay, the reason why the results they're zero is because they're not putting the effort that they're supposed to be doing out there on the field. The same thing here. It's like, okay, if I really want to lose weight, or if I want to get fit, then I got to put the work into it.
That's
if I'm not
right.
willing to put the work into it, and I'm willing to put my goals into it, then I'm not going to achieve anything from it. I'm not going to see no results. The same thing I tell the guys when they go on the field was the reason why you're coming back with zeros, and the reason why you're not making money, and the reason why you're not growing, the reason why you're not growing your organization, the reason why this is because you're not putting the effort into it. And
Preach it.
Yeah, and this is the excuse they always give me. This is the excuse, no, it's because I'm going out there and I'm working and I'm doing it. So don't confuse it. I can go to the gym and I can just sit there and look in the mirror and look at myself and get on my text and my phone and everything. So don't confuse it. Sometimes we confuse it.
That's right.
And that's really important. Don't confuse the things. Many times we confuse it, and you just got to put yourself the priority. How important is it for you?
Yep.
And that's what I would tell the guys. How important is it for you? Do you want to make some money? Yes. Do you want to grow? Yes. Do you want to succeed? Yes. Do you want to become whatever amount you want to make? Yes. Okay. Then this is the effort you got to put. I can show you, but I cannot do it for you. Every coach needs a coach.
Yes.
Every mentor needs a mentor.
I agree.
If you don't,
Yep.
if you're just thinking that, oh, I'm just a mentor by myself, I'm just a coach by myself,
And I know everything.
it's
Good
not
luck.
gonna. It's good. You said good luck.
Good luck.
That's not
A
gonna
coach
happen.
needs a coach. A mentor needs a mentor. Plain and simple.
Yep.
In
Couldn't have said it better.
all-
Yep.
In all the terms in the
Yep.
life.
Yeah,
in
you
life.
have to grow. You have to grow. Mind, mind, mind. You know, one of the biggest things is conquer the mind. You can conquer the world.
Yep.
And that is a true, honest. Man, I don't even know what to call that, but it's literally preaching it. And one more thing, I don't want to close this out without one thing that we were talking about yesterday. As you began your journey, and I know Lizette had mentioned something about this when you started working out, you felt like, oh, I don't want to do this right now because I'm a beginner. Remember that? That mindset, that the way that you were feeling about that. Can you just kind of share a little bit about that for us, please?
Yes. So when I started into the fitness, it was more like a battle. It was like, oh, okay. Here I go. At first, I was tired. I was like, oh, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I have to go down there and do these exercises. So I was like, I just want to just do is lay down on my couch and just relax. So I've been going up and down and I'm drained. So it's really important. It's really important for me to now. It's like, hey, Sam, this is it. This is the life that you want. This is the life you're gonna choose. You got two journeys, Sam. You want to choose this journey, sitting on the couch and yeah, you're being successful in what you're doing. But then like you said, how successful are you gonna get within? You get very successful, but then when you're 60 years old, you're gonna be paying all these medical bills and everything.
That's right.
So have I struggled? Yes. And am I in the process? Yes. And
And I think I'm gonna share this.
Yes.
I don't want to be like, no te quiero exponer.
she always does that.
But no. It's
No, I'm
because a lot
playing.
of people really, I have seen that in the past. A lot of time you don't want to do this because you feel shy when you are starting.
Or embarrassed.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yes.
you
Yes.
feel
Oh, yeah.
embarrassed. Like, oh my God, there is a lot of
Somebody's
people
looking
here
at
in
me.
the gym. Oh my God, I want to go to the gym when nobody's there, because you are gonna do exercise that are gonna make you feel uncomfortable.
That's a good point she's saying right now, is because I am that one. I am that person that goes to the gym and I see this guy like freaking ripped and everything, and like lifting these weights, and I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, or
But
you're
you have
right.
to
Or the
remember.
guy's punching a bag.
Like punching a
Oh,
bag,
my
and you're
God.
like, oh my God,
And then I'm
I
trying to
cannot
exercise,
even move
and
it.
like, oh my, it's like, man, it's like, really, it's like,
But here's, you have to remember, they were once a beginner too.
Yep. Absolutely.
yeah, and you're right. Everybody starts somewhere. It's like,
Exactly.
like Josh said yesterday. I think it was yesterday. He says you cannot compare your success to someone that's a
No.
multi-billionaire. They there was a process where they were at. You cannot compare your success to somebody else. You have to be you. You got to be your
Yep,
as
absolutely.
who you are. You cannot compare a guy that you said that's working out, going to the gym. He's all fit and everything. I was like, oh, I want to have that body by next month. It's not gonna happen. It takes a lot. Puts work into it.
Yes.
So, I get shy, don't get me wrong, I get kind of like, man, dude, this guy's like,
You get discouraged.
yeah, I get discouraged. It's because like, I'm trying to do my exercise and I'm like moving and it's like, you're overweight, so it's like, so guys, if you're overweight, don't get shy, don't get embarrassed. Do not allow that to stop you. Don't allow that to stop you to achieve your goals, because those
Yep.
little things can really stop you from achieving your goals.
Yep.
Those things where it's like when you go to the gym, you see those guys really fit and everything, and you're there like overweight and everything. Don't block that. Don't focus on the right. Don't focus on the left. Don't focus on what people around you. Focus on you. Focus on your trainer if you have a trainer, and get all the advice you can and really put it to action.
Yes.
That's really important.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you, Sam. Oh, that was beautiful.
That was awesome. Great advice. Great
Yes,
advice.
because listen, we can tell you when we started, that was us. That was us. We were
100%.
the chunky ones in the gym, and guess what? Look at us now. And what it took is a lot of dedication.
And courage.
Yes, a lot
A
of
lot of courage.
A lot of courage. But here's my biggest thing is, if they're looking at you, smile. Just smile.
And say hi.
And say hi. No, seriously, say hi. Because you know what? At the end of the day, that's not where you're going to end. That is your beginning. That is your before picture.
Yes.
Get ready for the after.
Yep.
I agree.
Yes,
Amen.
ma'am. Yes. Woo! No.
Yes. Woo.
All right, guys. So thank you for joining us again. I
Yes.
encourage you to subscribe to our Spotify. I was going to say Spotcast. to our podcast, SIP Warriors. Please feel free to share this with somebody that you know that's having a little difficulty in their life. Sharing is caring. Search is on Instagram at Strength and Pain Fitness and Facebook at Strength and Pain Fitness LLC. And be sure to follow them at 1814.
Yeah, 1814 Ventures LLC. You can follow us there. It's a great honor having with you guys and talking
Yes.
to y'all, having her as my coach. It's really it's
Thank
fun.
you.
It's
And
really
likewise,
great.
likewise.
Yes, thank you guys
Yes.
for being a part of this today.
Yes,
Yes.
and
Well, thank you.
again, guys, they are amazing. We highly encourage them.
Yep.
They are doing our podcast, so if you're looking for marketing, reach out to them. Thank you again. Of
Yes,
course,
guys.
of course.
Thank you for inviting us.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting us and everything.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's
And
it.
don't think about it. Call them. They are a really good coach.
They're good. They're very, very good.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a blessed day, guys. Thanks
All
for
right.
joining
Blessed
us.
one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.